Hi guys, it's me, KC, and recently I have completed building this Lego Sanctum Sanctorum just a couple days ago, and it is pretty cool. I actually built the Avengers Tower earlier this year, back in January, and this felt kind of similar because it's like giant building with the Marvel Universe. But as you can see, there's a bunch of portals. There's a portal down here. There's a little alleyway. We got a portal with Gargantos. You actually remove it. I'll show you how it works a little later. Something cool you could do. You have the front, the building right here where all the characters are. You got 3 on the roof, as you can probably see up here. And you have the side door. So hopefully we can take a deeper look in this entire facility and show you some of its hidden secrets. Let's go. So here we have the Sanctorum itself. If I'm correct, it's probably technically the New York Sanctum, since technically there's supposed to be 3. And like I said earlier, there's a cool feature we could do with these removable parts. So see this billboard sign right here. The portal, I'm presuming that's the Darkhold. There's actually a book in there. Hopefully I can get a better look in the next cut. There's actually the time stone in there. Plus this portal that's summoning Gargantos, or that big squid from Multiverse of Madness. So here's something you can do. You can actually take this out, right? Of course, you can possibly see inside, but the cool thing is you can actually mix and match. So let's take this portal one leading to the Darkhold and Time Stone and place it up here. So now you have a portal that goes on the 2nd floor, and you have one with Gargantos coming out of here on the alley, like he's kind of an alley beast. Or you can take the billboard. You basically can flip it over. It best if you put it on the 2nd floor, 3rd floor, but you can put it on the 1st one as well. It fits just fine. As one of us can get in there. As you can see, was cooler if you put it on the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor like it was earlier. And you can take this out. There we go. You can mix and match however you want it. On the side, now you can have an opening to the 3rd floor. I said to my fingers in there. And then bam, it was a really cool touch. It's really cool. So I'm gonna revert these back to normal as I show you more details on the Sanctorum. So much like the Avengers Tower, it's kind of like one of those dollhouse kind of sets, because one of the coolest things you can do is actually remove some of the floors. You can, like this, you actually disassemble the building into the 3 floors. As you can see, you can even take off the roof. So I can let you to see that, and then bam, it actually looks like inside the floors. So let's dive into the 1st floor. So here we have the 1st floor. Of course, like any building, the doors can open, because why not? Same on the side, surprising right here. And it actually leads to some type of hidden room in the back. I wish I can show you it, but unfortunately, oh wait, you can remove this. Never mind. I was wrong. Forgot. You can actually see inside. So let's see if we can get a better angle. So this is probably like a back room. This is actually a fridge right here. A little shelf for keep all your collectibles. Doctor Strange and Wong keep all their collectibles. And you have the lobby, I presume. These awesome staircase. This is the same staircase, if you remember, that Bruce Banner broke after fighting Thanos in the beginning of Infinity War. And there's even the same room. See, let's see if I can do my finger instead. Where the Darkhold, I presume. Again, I'm not sure if that's a Darkhold, as well as the Time Stone, or the Eye of Agamotto, happens to be sitting in this little area up here. So let's see if I can put this back on here. And I really like the grandfather clock in here. The chair still feels kind of bulky, but hey, whatever. There's a pretty funky looking globe, so let's see if I can point to it. Down here, they actually use a minifigure head over that same kind of dome that used for Mysterio. Little portraits, actually nicely decorated. So this one's actually alright to me. So let's move on to the 2nd floor. So here is the second floor. I have a cool circular window. See where my fingers got it inside. Got a couple red chairs, and I really like how they kind of built the bookshelves and mainly the books themselves. Here, I wonder if I can bring it a little closer up, or my stand. So all these books, they're actually different tiles, which are actually really cool. We got a rail, the black rails for the stairs, and we got our collectibles on top of them. And the coolest feature is actually in this door, because there's actually two little sliders right here on the back. So if you push, they actually like change like different locations, almost like it's a magic door. So hold on, see, I can open this door. Come on. All right, sorry, my phone's about to die pretty soon. So let's see, I can zoom in. There you go. So the first one looks like there's space. So the one I'm pressing on the left, it changes into like the Alps or a mountain, and the one on the right actually is a desert. So see where my right hand is? There's one on the right, and then bam. So I feel like almost like I want to play a Monsters Inc. kind of joke. So like oh, where's locked? So let's change it. Oh, now we're in a new location. Okay, let's try again. Let's find Boo. What the? It's really fun. It's really a super fun feature. It's probably my favorite feature of the whole set. Sorry, I had to rapidly zoom out to get out. And now let's get on the roof / the third floor. Yes, this tiny floor is the third floor / the roof. Yeah, it's a little smaller than I thought, but it still has pretty cool collectibles. I think it's kind of like an attic. Of course, you get that awesome, iconic window, of course, in the middle right here, where you got the green, like nice camo or olive green of some kind. I like some of the collectibles. And actually, inside of this chest, you get what I believe is a scroll. Unfortunately, you can't open it, but it's cool. You pretend like your character's reading it. Awesome ancient battle equipment. Like there's a samurai helmet, there's a Bushido hack, along with axes. There's sometimes a skeleton torso there for some reason. We got a bow staff, a golden bow staff, a fire extinguisher, some type of chain lamp. I'm always confused because I remember having the other Sanctum Sanctorum for the Infinity War wave, and I was confused what that is for. Let's get to the roof, and not much up for the roof, but I do like the detailing they put into like adding, I believe, like the ventilation turbines. And they even had a little small garden up here, which is really cool touch. Added a little more light, so it's not just like a blah building thing. So, and that's all the floors. So let's get on to the minifigures. First off, we have the one and only Dr. Stephen Strange. And of course, we have like a lot of the sets have him wearing his Multiverse of Madness, this outfit, as you can tell by the little symbol on his robe, and of course, like the new molded piece for a cape is actually rubber, so you can actually remove it like this. Oh, whoops! Hang on, give me a moment. So Doctor Strange grew his hair back, so I helped him grow his hair back. Anyways. You can actually take off the cape, since it's made out of rubber, or flexible rubber, as you can see. You can pretend like flying around like, honestly, a really cool feature. So we take a better look at Doctor Strange by himself. And it looks pretty cool. Well, again, there's no side printing, unfortunately, but at least they got the front printing on the leg for his rope. Here, I'm trying to get a better view. You guys can see it. And there's the little clip that actually connects the cloak of levitation, because remember, he doesn't have the Eye of Agamotto anymore. So he has a kind of smirk face, and like most of the minifigures, he actually has another face. It's kind of more angry looking, as you can see. I can turn it back. And that's Doctor Strange. There you have it. That's Doctor Strange himself. Let's get the others. So the three I have here right now are Wong, Scarlet Witch / Wanda, and Baron Mordo. So let's look at Wong for a little bit, and to be honest, it's okay. I still prefer his Multiverse of Madness set where he had like the red and violet instead of the red and dark blue. I don't think the dark blue suits him as well. Oh, but it's only okay. Again, there's no arm printing or leg printing anywhere. There's only the torso for his robe. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it, since not very exciting for me, at least for this figure. Wanda is kind of like the same. I feel like I've seen this Wanda before, or I'm trying to like remember it, but I do remember having the hairpiece. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I remember seeing the hairpiece combined with the crown, and I think the angry eye from a Marvel Studios set, another Marvel Studios set, where she has an angry look with those red eyes. And she has an alternate face. Let's see if I can get it. Let me stand her back up. Yeah, it's kind of like the normal eyes, the normal smirk. Let's see if I can move her back. And I'm still kind of confused why they use these tile pieces. I think they want to make it look like her chaos magic is like swirly and fuzzy on her hands. Maybe that's why. But it still looks pretty cool. I still like the detailing on like the torso right here. All the different segments. And then last on the right is Baron Carl Mordo. And this actually looks really cool. I do, again, unlike everybody else, there's no arm or leg printing anywhere. Different color for a cape, so I wonder if he look like in the back. But first, I like that new hair piece. I don't think I've ever seen this hair piece at all. See, he has an angry kind of face. Let's see, man, I'm really shaking the camera right now. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see everything. That's why I don't have my stand right now. And then we have his more confident or somewhat of a smile here. There, so you guys can see better. And then let's see on the back. And it still looks pretty cool from the back as well. Sorry if I tipped him over. Let's see. There you go. Got it. And as for these three minifigures, we got like 5 more left. So let's get those out of the way. And here we are with yet more Multiverse of Madness characters. Actually, 2 different variants of Doctor Strange himself. Excuse me. So the one on the left, the one in my hand, is called Sinister Strange, which, if you remember, that's the one that used to be with the Illuminati on Earth 836 or 838. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers, but he was originally one of those members before like he was just blown apart by Black Bolt, and then like he was killed on the fence. Yeah. So you can see on his face, of course, he has that third eye like he did in that trailer. Here. Looks pretty similar to normal Strange, with the black being the base color on the legs and the dark blue for the torso and arms. But notice it has a different like patterning on the chest and as well as the back. And he actually looks a little paler compared to regular Strange. So let's see if I can bring him over. They're actually like different shades of like tan or sand. So he's kind of more of a skin color, while Sinister Strange is more like a sand. He's more pale. He hasn't been getting much sunlight, which makes sense because he's evil. Let's see, he has the alternate face. It's kind of more of a normal evil kind of smile, like, what should I do today? And I still prefer the one with the third eye, because at least it looks different. I can't stand him up. There we go. Got him. And the one on the right is actually Defender Strange from the beginning of Multiverse of Madness, where he's fighting that weird fiery papyrus monster with America Chavez, aka the great Xochitl Gomez. And remember, like later in the movie, while they're fighting Wanda, Strange brought him back to life as a zombie. So he kind of looks like a combination of Zombie Strange from the 5th episode of What If, and of course Defender Strange, because, well, this was Defender Strange. So the face I really kind of like, because it's giving me the zombie Captain America vibe from the polybag set. Here, I wonder if I can bring him down. Yeah, it still looks pretty cool. And here's Zombie Cap on the right. And you notice they both have the yellow eyes. They have more like rugged kind of looks, more tattered costumes. Really cool detailing. You even see some dirt on where their feet are, if you can see. And these gray speckles. Well, so let's see if I can put Zombie Cap helmet back on. There we go. Bring him out of here. So not much going on. It's a little different because like there's actually a little ponytail right here. In the back, nothing much. And that's it. Let's go on the last 3 minifigures and wrap the video up. So now these 3 minifigures with the set are actually from Avengers Infinity War, if you recall. So we have this, I believe his name is Ebony Maw, if I'm pronouncing his name correct. Good old Peter Parker, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and the invincible Iron Man in the Mark 50, which, again, from Infinity War. So, I'm just going to call this guy Squidward. So, again, very disappointing on the arms and legs. There's no printing, except on the chest. Very similar to the one we had before, back in the first Sanctum Sanctorum for Infinity War. His face, of course, he has one face since there's no hair to block it. And there's a little more hair right here that's printed, as well as extra detail in the back. I do like the little dagger pieces, but that's supposed to be like the little concrete shards that he tosses at Strange during Infinity War when he and the big hammer guy arrive on Earth. So hold on, let's get him out of here. Get out of here, Squidward. Now, you have Spider-Man. It looks pretty cool. Looks actually very similar to his Homecoming variant. Well, of course, it is his Homecoming variant, but when we first got him, as well as the Civil War, correct me if I'm wrong, but the head, mainly with the eyes, are actually very similar to, or almost pretty much the same printing as his No Way Home variant, as well as his Zombie Hunter from the polybag. That's really cool. I do like this head more because I do like the extra highlight on where his eyes are. Where's that? The cool looking hexagonal or technological spider symbol on his chest. Yes. Cool on the back. Still pretty good looking Spidey. I like this Spidey. And then we have my favorite Marvel superhero. Iron Man. Now, when I first saw these new helmets, I first saw this new helmet mold back when I had the little garage set, but at another house somewhere. I was kind of neutral on this one. I still prefer the old one back when the first Avengers movie had Lego sets. I'm glad they brought back the opening faceplate feature. God, as you can see right here, of course you have the screen face, where this angry face. We're gonna see like what's inside. The computer's like, Friday, give me info. And then you have the normal unmasked face. It's kind of a normal smile, just so I can focus it more. There we go. More detail on the back. So I'm thinking the printing on the legs and chest are the same as the Infinity War sets, but with a different helmet. God. Yeah, I am happy they brought this feature back, because I remember seeing the helmets that don't open at all, and I didn't like those that much. I'm glad I brought them back, but still on the plate they still look a little flat. So let's compare it to another Iron Man figure that I have. So here we have another Iron Man model from the Ironmonger set. This I believe is the Mark III with the old helmet mold. And I still like it better. Sorry. I still see that like some pros with this one. There's more depth in like the textures, different segments of the helmet, but a little more noticeable. But I still feel like this one's a little tall, and this one's kind of like properly proportionate. Like it's the perfect size, but again, this one I'm kind of neutral on. Yeah, still looks kind of flat from the front, because the old model actually had depth. There's more depth, like every segment of the face. See, like where the jawline is and on the sides. Right. So I thought I wanted to share that little comparison. Overall, this is actually a pretty cool set. And I really like the amount of detail, mainly on the building. The minifigures are pretty cool. They're alright. But mainly the features of the building, the amount of detail the Lego put into this, and the play features are actually a lot of fun, at least in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think of this set, which will retail for pretty much around like $250, at least according to the Lego website. Right? And that's it, guys. That is the Lego Sanctum Sanctorum. Alright? Have a great night, guys. Peace.